Hey, Nerd Nation! It's your boys, Amp Kenny and Steve. What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up, guys? I'm going to kick it off. How about them Dolphins?
How about them Dolphins?
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, dog?
I am not exaggerating. That might be the best Dolphins game I've ever seen in my life.
I mean,
shut up. I know I don't have a lot.
Hold on, no. I was gonna say, damn, man. Let me speak. I was gonna say, I mean, it's a 21-point comeback. Like, that's exciting.
Yeah,
Damn, man, you even give me a chance
against a potential Super Bowl contender.
I got distracted. I'm like, damn, there were 3 19-plus point deficit comebacks this past weekend. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it was a weekend of comebacks for sure.
Yeah,
and blowouts.
Yeah,
and blowouts, yeah. Both games last night, blowouts.
Yeah.
But
what a game. Tua put the team on his back. I mean, Tyreek and Waddle went off. If you had them in fantasy, you most likely won.
Yeah.
Steve,
yes,
you got the win? You got the win? I got Waddle. I got the win.
Did I win? No.
I don't know. Okay.
I didn't win.
I won in 2 of the 3 leagues.
So did I. Awesome game. Amazing. I was freaking losing my mind. Guys, I need to hear it from you guys. What are your thoughts on Tua going forward? I'll hang up and listen.
Going forward, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Kenny, you were like always like Tua's just like you always were like you're sitting on that fence, but like I know you were anti-Tua because his arm, all this stuff. I think he put the arm talk to rest. The man threw.
He didn't put anything to rest.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish, man.
Go ahead.
He definitely is heading that direction. But like, let's say next week he has a terrible game, or he doesn't have another good game. You think because he had that one game, everything's put to rest? No. But I think for the week he did, for sure. For the week, yeah. Nobody can complain about Tua. He balled out. I mean, he had to. You guys were down what, 35 to like
we were down 28-7.
Yeah,
he had to, but that doesn't mean that he would have.
No, I know.
How many QBs have ever done that? 6 touchdowns, 460 yards.
But he'll never do that again.
No, of course not. I mean, even legends, Hall of Famers don't do that twice.
That's what I'm saying. It's an outlier. So like that's a good, not a stepping stone, not a good building.
A step in the next direction.
As he's heading in the direction of putting that stuff to rest.
Yes,
he has not, but that obviously that helps. That certainly didn't hurt him.
I think it silences some of the haters, but not everybody.
But
I mean,
clearly not. I mean, people were still finding excuses.
Sorry, go ahead.
Colin Cowherd was saying, "Oh, anyone can hit open guys."
Whatever.
Bro, I can't stand Colin Cowherd.
But like this week coming up, he's not gonna have 400 plus 6 touchdowns.
No,
that's gonna happen. But he needs to have like, I would say, either one of the two, either 300 and 2 touchdowns, or like 250 and 3 touchdowns. One of the two.
Okay, fine.
You know what I mean? Because if he comes out and he has 1 touchdown for 200 yards and 2 picks, then it's right back. And even I know it's against Buffalo.
Well, that's the thing. It's against Buffalo, man. Like nobody. Well, so far the 2 games, both teams have looked terrible versus Buffalo.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like that, then the question would be like, oh, can Tua do it against these teams? That's what people are going to be saying. I mean, it's true.
I mean, he did it against Baltimore.
Baltimore's defense is terrible, man.
Terrible?
I wouldn't say terrible.
No, I wouldn't say terrible, man.
How much you want to bet by the end of the year they'll be bottom 5? Have you
Are
seen
the secondary?
They're terrible. These aren't the Baltimore Ravens that we grew up with.
Weren't they top 10 last year?
These aren't the Ravens that we knew from 3 years ago, even.
No, I know they have injuries, but come on, man. They still have Marcus Peters. They signed
they're bad,
Marcus Williams, I think.
They're bad.
They still have
they're so bad. They're so bad that they had us down 28-7 in the first half.
I mean, 2 picks.
Okay, that I wouldn't call them bad then.
No, they're bad, bro.
No,
that defense is bad.
But what you're saying is that because the defense sucks, Tua did what he did.
No,
but how come?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he has to do it against a good defense.
Oh, he's going to do it all year. Don't worry.
Well, he's not going to put up 400 yards against a good defense. I think the thing is that like with Tua, everything's going to come down to scheming, and a lot of people are going to get kind of like lost in, oh, well, he threw for 400 or whatever yards and 6 touchdowns. And now next week, let's just say they decide they want to go heavy running the ball because passing isn't going to work against Tre'Davious White and the rest of the team.
They got to pass next week.
They're gonna have to. But let's just say they don't, and then people are going to look at it like, oh, well, Tua was 20 for 25 with only 1 touchdown and a pick, and he didn't do shit. Well, stats don't necessarily mean that you do well.
They're going to lose that game.
Sure.
That's the case.
The game script obviously when you have 9 minutes left and you need to score 2 or 3 touchdowns, you're going to start airing it out.
Right.
I think he had 50 passes, I believe.
Yeah, 36 for 50. Yeah. So I'm not saying he's going to throw for 3-4 touchdowns a game, but what I think it showed is that he doesn't suck. First of all, for everyone saying he sucks, because you don't suck and do a comeback like that.
I don't think anybody's ever thought he wasn't an NFL quarterback.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Not us three.
They're not an NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like if you think
Sean Payton said he's going to lose his job to Teddy Bridgewater in a couple weeks before this happened.
That's not saying he's not an NFL quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater is still an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, but he's not a starter.
Okay, so
there's barely 32 people in the NFL that are quality starting NFL quarterbacks.
Actually, I was thinking about it yesterday.
Not even 32.
Bro, there's like 2 good quarterbacks.
It's just Mahomes and Allen.
And I was thinking about the last 3 draft classes. They haven't been good, man.
No, they haven't.
No,
they haven't.
The Tua class.
Herbert.
Well, no, not even, because that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, Tua has had his doubters and haters, right? Joe Burrow started this year terrible. Like, what if last year was a fluke? I mean, I don't think it is, but like,
you don't.
But he started out terrible, like, and then the year after that was who?
The Mac Jones, the Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. Oh, Trey Lance,
trash. Last year, Zach Wilson.
No, Zach Wilson's in that Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that one. And then who was last year?
This past year, it's the Kenny Pickett class.
Oh yeah, trash.
Yeah.
So
Pickett, Willis.
But what do we expect from Burrow? First of all, did you see how many sacks he got? How many times he got sacked?
He was the most sacked quarterback last year. I think 51 times. He's on pace to double that.
Yeah,
over 100.
Bro, he got sacked like 7 times in week 1.
I mean,
and they went and they spent a bunch of money picking up offensive linemen.
They suck.
So
go ahead.
Do you blame the offensive line or do you blame Burrow?
No,
both, because Burrow, I think I sent it to maybe not, but it was like he
holds the ball forever.
He doesn't avoid sacks.
Yeah,
like the O-line doesn't protect Burrow, but Burrow doesn't protect Burrow either. Does that make sense? Like he just takes sacks. Like that's on him.
Yeah, he needs to learn to throw the ball away.
Yeah.
Either throw it. I get what he's trying to do. He's not trying to just chuck it up to Jamar Chase, even though he should, because Jamar Chase is amazing, and risk an interception. But at the same time, 7 sacks is going to kill your game.
He doesn't do a good job at helping himself out.
Yeah.
So the thing is, all the talk about Tua the last 2 years has been, he's not good, blah, blah, blah. But when you have the worst offensive line, the weapons were complete trash. They're not even starting in the league anymore. Like, Kenny, by the way, I didn't forget you like Parker this year. The man is
Mac Hollins is starting.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins.
Oh, Mac Hollins is starting, actually.
Yeah, he's starting, yeah.
Yeah, I always liked Mac Hollins. Yeah. So you combine those. But Burrow and Herbert had elite receivers the first 2 years. I mean, Herbert had a better offensive line, and they've been improving. But clearly, the Bengals did not improve that offensive line. They spent a lot of money, and they look to be even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So again, all the talk that was going against Tua that people were ignoring, we're seeing it with Burrow. The man, I hope he doesn't get hurt, but at this pace, he's not going to finish the season. So it's like my point is that that QB class, it's not that they're bad. It's look what they've been dealing with.
I mean, but Burrow's, even with the offensive line last year, took them to the Super Bowl. That's why, like, people.
I know, no, for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's not an excuse. You just gotta do it. So Burrow's gonna do it this year. Burrow's gonna do it. He's not gonna stay this bad. He's gonna do it this year with that offensive line. You know what I mean? So it's not an excuse.
I mean, the thing with Burrow is that the team is so good; they're built to win. I mean, look at the first game against the Steelers. If he took one less sack, probably like one less sack, they would have won.
And that was
anywhere
him,
in the game.
Yeah. And that was him. Like he just turned it on and did it.
Right, he needs to learn to throw it away.
Yeah, he also threw 4 picks.
I'm saying, but then
too. Well, throw it out of bounds, not to the defense.
He ruined the game for them, and then brought them back. Like, but he did it. Like he did it himself. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why like people shit on these quarterbacks. Like even if their team isn't that good, like you still have to be able to perform.
Yeah, but you know what?
Good elite quarterbacks, no matter who they have on their team, they get it done.
Yeah, that's why there's literally only 2. It's Mahomes and Allen.
Exactly.
I'd put Herbert as 3, but Herbert, honestly, look, he lost that game. I mean, he also has a losing record.
He also had like a broken rib, but you know.
Yeah, he also, bro. He
couldn't breathe, but okay.
But then he freaking lasered it on 4th down.
Yeah, because that's what he does, man.
I mean, I like Herbert. I mean, obviously
he's a dog. All right.
Yeah, no, Herbert.
He is. He is. He's a dog. He is.
But it's just franchises failing QBs. Look at Justin Fields, man. And I'm not saying Justin Fields is good or not, but we don't even know.
That's that's an extreme though. Like I've never seen a team be that. Like
the Dolphins were doing that. The Dolphins were doing that to Tua, bro.
Not right now.
Man. No. Were. Oh, man, Brian Flores literally hated him. Imagine your boss hates you every day you go into work.
Yeah, but he literally did nothing. The Bears did nothing.
No, I know. At all. The Bears are probably
something like they're worse, man.
Well, I think everybody hates the Bears, though. Yeah, I don't know if you guys watched the Packers game at all, but they were not calling anything in favor of the Bears.
Yeah, man. Like
the Dolphins got robbed on that touchdown run.
Maybe the Dolphins weren't doing stuff to help Tua the past 2 years or whatever, but they weren't making the team worse and worse by the offseason how the Bears are.
Yeah, no. I mean, the Bears completely said we don't care. Yeah. They should just trade Fields, but anyways. So yeah, I'm super hyped for the Dolphins. 2-0.
Last week has put the league on notice.
Yeah.
Now you gotta make a statement.
Yeah. Now statement. I think we just need to hang with them. Right. I don't expect to win. Okay. Buffalo. I don't know if Buffalo's going to lose a game. I mean,
the way they're looking, I don't think so,
bro. I mean, do they play the Chiefs? I don't know.
Are the Giants on the schedule?
This fucking guy.
But we need to hang with them, and I'll be happy. And then we get the Bengals on a quick because it's Thursday Night Football.
See, that's two good games right there to make a statement.
Yeah.
Because if Tua doesn't make a statement, then yes, this was fun, this win, but then it becomes kind of irrelevant again.
I don't think it's irrelevant.
People will forget. People will forget. The narrative will change right back.
Okay. He's not gonna.
I mean, I think that if you guys keep it close with Buffalo, which honestly I think that you will, even though Buffalo, I'm not gonna lie, is a significantly better team.
What's close?
10 points or less.
Yeah, I think we'll keep it within 10 points.
You keep it within 10?
I mean, it's an interdivision rivalry. It's always close.
Well,
no matter.
It's in Miami?
It's in Miami, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got that on your side a little bit too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys can come out of these first 4 games after the Bills and the Bengals and be 2-2, I think that's a big plus for the Dolphins.
For the Dolphins, it is. For Tua, I feel like it wouldn't be.
Why?
For the Tua haters, it wouldn't. Depending on how he plays.
Because quarterbacks are judged harder.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like you as a fan will take that 2-2, and Dolphins will be sitting fine, but the narrative on Tua would just go right back.
I don't think so.
I think it will. I mean, look at last night, for example.
You're putting too much weight on this game. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, I've been the only one still defending and have faith in him, and he finally showed that he can do what he can do.
Game, though.
I know it's just one game, but I don't think
it's a marathon,
if we lose the next 2 games, we're gonna go back to, not us 3, but everyone's gonna go back to Tua sucks. They need to bench him again.
Yes.
No.
Well, the question will come back. Yes, it will.
If it does, then that's ridiculous.
It also depends on how he plays. You guys lost. You guys lost those games. Like I say, you guys lose them. But how did you lose them? How did Tua look in those losses? If it's Tua week 1 Tua, which wasn't terrible, I think he had 1 pick, 2 picks, or is that just?
I don't think he had any picks in the first game.
But if let's say he has 2 picks or 1 pick a game, I'll go right back to that.
Okay. I just love how the other QBs don't get the same. FYI, Mahomes did not look good on Thursday. I don't know if y'all watched the game.
I've been saying it for 2 years now. That I think Mahomes is a little overrated.
Mahomes threw at least 3 interceptions that were dropped.
I say that every week. So I don't know about how everybody else is treating quarterbacks. I've been saying about Mahomes.
If anybody knows about quarterbacks being treated bad, it's me. Because everybody hates Carson Wentz, even though he's like the number 2 quarterback in the NFL right now.
I literally have a chat with 10 people, and we have had discussions on Tua, on Carson Wentz, and literally people just shit. Like, there was an argument. We had an argument for like an hour. Some guy was trying to argue that Carson Wentz was better than Jalen Hurts, right? And everybody was just shitting on Carson Wentz. So I told Ant before, every quarterback gets shitted on. Every quarterback. They do, man. Except for the elites. Except for the elites that they can't make no mistake.
Yeah,
apparently.
True.
But
it's never Tom Brady's fault. It's never Mahomes' fault.
So exactly. But everybody else, look, everybody gets shitted on.
Like
you see a lot of Dolphins stuff because that's who you are. But you turn on ESPN, they're going to be shitting on Carson Wentz, on Tua, you name it. They're shitting on everybody. So that's a whole lot of S words here. My bad, man. Shitting.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I mean, last night they didn't blame Derrick Henry at all for only having 25 yards rushing.
Exactly. All over Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
And he sucked. I mean, Derrick Henry sucked.
Yeah. And I don't remember Tannehill giving up 40 points either.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't score, but the defense also let Josh Allen
also
without Gabe Davis.
And they're doing, like how you said, like not setting these guys up. He's missing AJ Brown, man. They literally got rid of his best weapon. Like, what do you want him to do? You know?
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys. Let's move on to who else is 2-0 here?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you who it's not. It's not the Manders. I'll tell you that.
Take it away with the Giants.
I hate you so much.
I've convinced myself the Giants are starting like 7-0. I've convinced myself.
Oh man, he's drinking the juice.
That's what winning would do to you. After week 1, all the Giants was like, damn, we can beat the Panthers. And I'm like, let's slow down 1 week at a time. Now we beat the Panthers. Now I'm like, I look at the next games. I'm like, Cowboys, Cooper Rush. After that, you have just one pass Fields, Justin Fields. You know? So
your next 2 games are Cooper Rush and Justin Fields.
And then we get the Frogers, right? And London at 9:30 game.
That game's in London?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, I can't remember who it was, but I know we have like Seattle eventually, and I think Houston. And we're fucking going 20-0, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. Amp, I'll see you in the Super Bowl. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Nah. Giants won. I don't know. Saquon looked bad the first half, actually. But it wasn't bad. It was just our offensive line was getting killed. But then second game, he was Saquon again. I mean, second half, he was Saquon again. And yeah, I don't know. We have the Cowboys on Monday night. So we're either going to win again and go 3-0 or
are you
very depressed.
No, Cooper Rush is undefeated. He's never lost.
Cooper Rush is good. Better than Dak.
He is better than Dak. Dak sucks.
He is. Dak sucks.
He's trash.
Dak sucks. We saw Dak Monday last week before he got hurt. Sucked. All right. So
he's just there for fantasy. That's it.
Steve, if you have CeeDee Lamb, you starting him?
I don't have CeeDee Lamb.
I said
no.
If you have CeeDee Lamb, you're starting him?
No.
Thank you.
I don't even draft Cowboy players.
Okay.
Except for Dalton Schultz.
Hold on here. Who's hurt, Kenny? I don't know what you're going to do about tight end
he's hurt.
That league.
It's a good thing I traded him to him.
I have their backup tight end.
You know what's funny? I traded Dalton Schultz and Elijah Moore to Kenny.
And both the quarterbacks are hurt.
Who'd you get, Steve?
Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
Man,
Elijah Moore's not even the best receiver on their team anymore.
That's looking like a bad trade.
No. How much you want to bet?
Even if he is the best receiver on the team, congrats. He's
I got 2 starters though. I would have been playing. I don't know.
No, you have one injured reserve. And one
he got injured. Was I supposed to prepare for him to be injured?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you don't predict that.
If you had Tyreek still, you win this week. Just saying.
Thanks, man. That's obvious. If any player has 40+ points, you win this week.
Not necessarily.
No, because the guy I played had Stephon Diggs.
I had Stephon Diggs now.
So okay. CeeDee Lamb. Who would you start over him? He's your wide receiver
just
one.
This week. I'm just saying this week, or until Dak comes back, I guess, because Dak will at least he sucks, but he'll at least target CD.
Yeah. Did you even see CD stats this week?
They weren't great.
No, but he had 15 points.
He wasn't Noah Brown.
Noah Brown.
Yeah. He wasn't Noah Brown.
You start CeeDee Lamb.
How many points? What was his stat line?
He had 7 receptions, 75 yards, 15 PPR points.
What did they play?
The Bengals.
The Bengals.
Okay. Again, they had to throw a lot.
Okay, they're gonna target CeeDee Lamb, man. Who else are they gonna throw the ball to?
Yeah, but I guess the Giants, they're not gonna have to throw
Let me ask you a different question. Are you starting Zeke?
I don't want to.
If you have Chase Edmonds, James Robinson, and Zeke, which two are you starting?
James Robinson, easy.
For sure.
And probably Zeke.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
I don't want to, though, but that's different. Right. Running backs are different than receivers. Like, there's so many receivers. There's not many running backs.
Yeah, but you're not starting a wide receiver 4 over CeeDee Lamb, man.
Give me some names, buddy. You're just throwing numbers at me. Give me some names.
I don't know. I wasn't prepared.
You're saying a whole lot of
Are you starting Garrett Wilson over CeeDee Lamb?
Yes.
He's a wide receiver, 3,
you're
4?
Definitely starting Garrett Wilson. That's actually a good
nasty
name. That's a good name.
While Joe Flacco was the quarterback.
Actually,
Joe Flacco loves
you
Garrett
prefer.
Wilson. Yeah, 14 targets this week, I think.
Something crazy.
Joe Flacco's thrown the ball, I think, over 111 times or something like that. Something insane.
Yeah, he's been insane.
Give me names, Anthony.
I don't have names, man. I don't have wide receiver 4s.
Give me names, Anthony.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Chris Olave or CeeDee Lamb.
Who the Saints play?
It doesn't matter who they play.
It does
matter.
They play the Panthers.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I think I go Olave.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, y'all are some haters, man.
No, bro. I'm being serious.
You find a way to start Olave because he's been actually pretty good. But
you think the Cowboys don't have to throw as much against the Giants as they did against the Bengals? Yeah, it does matter. There's less volume.
What else are they going to do? Give the ball to Zeke 30 times a game? No.
Or Pollard.
Just throw picks. Yeah.
How are you going to tell me?
Rush,
No. How are you going to tell me Cooper Rush is better than Dak, but you don't trust him to feed?
Because backup quarterbacks,
they both suck.
They target guys that they have chemistry with.
Right, which is the third strings and fourth strings.
Tell me Noah Brown's stat line the last 2 games.
You're going to start Noah Brown over CeeDee Lamb?
Yes. Until Dak comes back.
Look at Garrett Wilson and Flacco, for for
Yeah, bro.
No, Garrett Wilson is a wide receiver 1, man. He's a rookie.
Now he is, but he wasn't in the offseason.
And he won't be once Wilson comes back. Is while Flacco is there.
No, I'm saying Garrett Wilson is much better than a backup receiver that had a rapport with the backup quarterback.
No, I agree, but I'm saying the backup quarterback will build the rapport with the 2s and the 3s more. So then when they're in, they're going to be targeting the 2s and 3s. Look at what happened when Cooper Rush came in. What was it? I guess it was in the first game. He was going after. I don't even know what the fucking guy's name is.
Noah Brown.
Was it Noah Brown?
He was targeting Noah Brown.
Yeah.
What was Noah Brown's stats in the first 2 games, Amp? Pull it up.
He had 5 receptions for 68 yards in week 1.
And that was all after Cooper Rush came in.
Right.
Like 3 or 4 of them were once Cooper Rush came in.
5 receptions for 91 yards and a touchdown last week.
Yeah, man.
No, he's been good.
That's why I'm actually
rapport.
But you don't bench CeeDee Lamb, man. He's your wide receiver 1.
That's the reason why
I don't start him if I don't have to.
The backups having that rapport with
but you have to.
With the 2s and 3s is kind of why I have no other option, but I might start Jake Ferguson this week at my tight end.
In Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably
he's the backup, and he has more of that chemistry with Cooper Rush. So I'm like, I have nobody else to start. Who else am I start? Cole Kmet, who doesn't have a single catch?
God, Cole Kmet.
Well, that's not his fault because Landry Fields. You know who Landry Fields is?
Isn't he? Is he a Knicks player?
He was a Knicks player back like 10 years ago. Justin Fields has only thrown the ball 28 times.
Yeah.
You want to know how bad that is? He is ranked 33rd in pass attempts. I don't know if you know. There's only 32 football teams.
Damn. Yeah, no, the Bears are The Bills are a failure. They are going to have a top 2-3 pick, and but my point also with the Bears, just trade Fields. Go give him a new shot. Why are you letting him rot? Go get something for him. I don't know. All right, Kenny. Anything else for your Giants?
We're going 7-0, baby. Let's go.
7-0. Okay, Steve. Let's hear about your Manders.
Well,
how about
I think I speak for all the educated Commander fans out there that Del Rio needs to be fired.
There's not many of y'all. Oh, okay.
The ones that actually know something about football.
So Del Rio needs to be fired?
Yeah, Del Rio should be the first coach fired this year. I don't think that he should make it past the trade deadline, to be honest.
I don't know, man. Matt Rule's trying to be the first one fired.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of that, too.
Yeah.
Actually, you know who I think might be the first coach fired?
Who?
The Colts. Rick?
Oh, Frank Reich?
Oh, yeah.
Frank Reich. How do you 0-2?
Yeah, man.
They suck. That's why. They sucked last year, too, even though they blamed it on Wentz.
Yeah, not looking good.
Their fans thought they were going to be contenders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know why. Matt Ryan is like 100 years old and he sucks.
Yeah. And it shows like, wow, they need Michael Pittman. Because
wow. They should have kept the MVP.
They should have kept Carson Wentz.
Oh.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah. The Carson Wentz revenge tour is continuing, and it's just getting better and better for him.
You see those three Hall of Famers that are leading the league right now in passing?
Yep.
Tua, Carson Wentz, and Joe Flacco. Just how we all thought it was going to go.
It's crazy. So Del Rio should be fired. What else, Steve?
I mean, Ron Rivera is not very far behind him on who should be fired next because
Ron Rivera sucks.
The way that he's managing this team and the roster is just terrible.
He's a respected guy, but he sucks.
Right? Yeah, he has the respect of the players, but he doesn't know how to fill a roster. Like, we need D linemen. Our whole D line is shot right now. I think the only person that's healthy is Montez Sweat. Our third string, Mathis is out. Jonathan Allen got hurt, and he's playing through it. Deron Payne is still in there. We lost, I think, 2 other DNs in this last game. We just lost our starting center for the year.
Where's Chase Young? Is he still
out? Yeah, he's still out.
That's what he is.
So, I mean...
Is he a bust, Steve?
No, he's not a bust. Not yet. Yeah, but instead of going and picking up starting D tackles, like, I don't know, throw some money at Sue and bring Sue in to bring in another...
Sue's not
Sue.
No,
he's a free agent.
He's still a free agent, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah. Oh. Instead of bringing him in to give some rotation, to take some snaps off of Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen's back, we go and we just sit on our hands as usual. So, and for once, like, our offense is actually doing well. And I have to say, which is surprising because I don't like Scott Turner. He's actually doing a really good job with our offense.
Well, I mean, yeah, that started receiver.
So,
Jahan Dotson, yeah.
Well, no. I mean, him too. Yeah, him too.
Yeah, Curtis Samuel's actually doing well. He revived himself so far.
If you had to start one this week in fantasy, who would you start? In fantasy.
Because
against the Eagles.
Which means they're gonna pass a lot.
Who shut Jefferson down in comparison.
And Scary Terry, like, as good as he is, he's not an elite fantasy receiver.
Right.
So who would you
I don't know. It would be close between Dotson and Curtis Samuel.
I'll tell you what, buddy, it ain't close. All right.
Maybe not for you.
Yes, Curtis Samuel, buddy. I
think Dotson. I think I would probably start Curtis Samuel, but I think Dotson is going to have the better game of the 3.
So why would you start Curtis Samuel?
I'm just saying because on paper,
I'm gonna leave points on my bench. Is that what you're telling me?
No, but I'm saying, like, if you have both, I would start Dotson. If you had to go with your gut and you think, like, who's going to do the best or who's going to get the most touches, Curtis Samuel's going to get the most touches out of the 3. But I think Dotson's going to do the most with those touches, if that makes sense.
Okay. So you think Dotson's a more higher upside guy, whereas Carson went. Curtis Samuel's the safer floor.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Next time, word it like that, buddy. Okay. Don't give me
okay. Sorry, I'm new here.
I'm just joking.
But yeah, so our defense has been atrocious, which is surprising because, for the most part, our defense has remained the same in the past 2 years. We haven't really changed.
Great 2 years ago, man.
But you were bad last year too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. The fact that our defense has stayed the same from when we were ranked 2nd in the league, and now 2 years later we're
was
probably
it Del Rio
like
2 years ago as
30th.
well? No,
it's been Del Rio the whole time. So now it's like, okay, well, if it's not, we haven't lost any players. We also haven't gained any players, which is another issue. So now the other issue is, so what's the problem? And the problem is it's Del Rio. I mean, even our starting safety that came in, well, not originally the starter, Cameron Crowe's backup. He even said the reason that we played so shitty against Detroit for the first half is the scheming. He said it straight out. And why did it take until halftime to change the scheme? If you see we're getting blown out 22-0, why didn't you adjust?
Yeah, I mean, Detroit's got.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll give it to Detroit. Detroit's a good team. They played really well.
You guys were up,
that
right?
St. Brown guy.
No, you guys were
good.
down. You guys were down big, right?
Yeah, they were down.
They were down 22-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
And then we rallied in the second half, but
I tell you what, it's not getting better this week.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, Carson Wentz threw a pick in the second half. That's why we lost." That's not why we lost. We lost because our defense is just bad.
You don't go down 22-0 and expect to win unless you have Tua. You know what I'm saying?
Or Joe Flacco,
or the Cardinals. Actually, they're the other team.
The Cardinals.
Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
All right, guys. So let's move on to week 3. I'm gonna go through some teams like matchups. Let's talk about some fantasy players who we like, who we don't like. Let's start with this Thursday night's game, the slugfest. Yeah, this game sucks. Steelers at the Browns.
You start Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris, and that's it.
Do you start Harris?
Yeah, you have to, man. It's a running back. You have to start him. Who you gonna bench him for?
I don't know.
Who? You don't have anybody you can bench Najee Harris for, even if he's inefficient, even no matter what he is, he's gonna get work. You start him. And receivers in this game, the only one is Deontay.
Would you?
Sorry,
I was just trying to think of who I could ask you if you would start over Harris.
There's nobody, man.
Bro, Harris is not. Steve, are you worried as a Harris manager?
Every running back that I take in the first round just shits the bed for me.
Yeah, I hate running backs, man.
I'm never drafting a running back in the first ever again. I didn't this year, but I'm never going to do it.
I think the only running back I've taken in the first round that hasn't just completely imploded on me was Derrick Henry last year.
No, he did implode. He broke his leg.
Well, yeah, at the end.
It was at the end. Yeah, it was at the very end.
It was not at the end. It was at the beginning of the middle of the year. I think he only played.
It was like the end of October.
Mm-hmm.
I think he only played like 6 games. I mean, he led the league by.
Well, those 6 games, he got me 6 wins. So
yeah.
And then he came back and got me another win.
So, guys, let's say you have Najee Harris, Josh Jacobs, and Jeff Wilson. You can only start 2.
Just this week, I would go.
It's funny because I have 2 of those 3.
I know, that's why I asked.
I will go Najee and Jeff. My name is Jeff this week. Only because Ty, whatever, Davis Price, is that his name?
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Something. I don't know his name.
He's done for like a few weeks. So it's literally just my name is Jeff and Jordan Mason, who's a freaking undrafted rookie.
Would you start David Montgomery or Najee Harris?
That's a good one. There you go, man. David Montgomery. David Montgomery,
man.
He's been decent. He's been getting some work. So
what about Darrell Henderson or Najee Harris?
Steve?
Najee.
Okay. I think
no Benjamin. He's gonna get most of the work this week over Darrell Williams, whatever. You said Williams or you said Henderson?
Henderson.
I said Henderson.
Oh, my bad. I think you said Darrell Williams. My bad.
No. From the Rams.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's my bad.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, just to put a little stress on you, Steve. Right.
Thanks.
But Najee's not looking good.
He's not, but I feel like.
I mean, you don't
this
bench,
week or next week he's going to break out,
and you can't bench your first pick. I get it,
right?
But it's
I have no choice. I have to start him every week.
Yeah, it is frustrating. On the Brown side,
nobody.
Start Cooper. Like if you, Nick Chubb for sure. Steve Kenny, I just want to say we both were in on Chubb for the year. We're looking good.
3 touchdowns last week,
and I know Chubb is not a PPR running back. That's why everyone is down on him.
I couldn't
but
tell.
we
I
didn't.
couldn't tell.
We both.
Doesn't matter when he puts up 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Exactly. Start Cooper. Thank you, Will, for not starting Cooper. If he started Amari Cooper, I would have lost this.
How many points does Cooper have this week? Did he have this week?
He had like 26 points.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He had 26 points.
All right.
All right. Moving on to Saints and the Panthers.
Oh my God, that's another bad game.
Yeah, it is a bad game.
Actually, I might go to that game.
Oh, are you possibly?
Yeah, I might be going to that game.
Couldn't find a worse game to go to.
Yeah.
Well, the Giants play on Monday night, so it works out.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
I will say I'm starting Olave every week. Olave is every week. Yeah,
even with broken back, Jameis.
Did you see this stat? I know
the 3 picks in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
No, Chris Olave had 320 air yards. I don't know. I didn't watch the game, so obviously he didn't come.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? That means that the ball he's getting long.
He threw it 300 yards over him every play.
Pretty much. So he's getting.
So Jameis was Jameis.
He had 13 targets. I'm starting Olave every week.
But how many catches did he have?
5 because.
God.
Jesus.
What?
Well, clearly with 300 air yards, the ball was going all over the damn place. I don't know.
So Jameis sucks.
That's how many.
I don't care if his back is broken. He sucks.
What did you say, Steve?
That's how many yards Jameis is overthrowing him on every play.
I'm assuming so.
He sucks.
But regardless, I'm going to start Olave every week. Anyone else? Oh, Mike Thomas. You start Mike Thomas.
Maybe.
Maybe
you might have a better option than Mike Thomas. He's not Mike Thomas of old.
Bro, yeah? Did you see his stats?
What's his stats?
22 and 18 points. You're starting Mike Thomas. Yeah.
Maybe.
You're starting Mike Thomas.
Depends who I have.
All right, next game. Oh God, the game, they just get worse and worse. Texans.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's no good teams. It's 2 good teams, 2 good quarterbacks, and that's it.
Yeah.
The rest of the league sucks.
Yeah.
We're literally like La Liga over here. My bad. Sorry.
Texans and the Bears. Oh God.
Guys, what is this?
You know what? I have Darnell Mooney in 2 leagues, and
Drop
I
him.
have to bet. No, it's a dynasty league.
Okay, redraft.
I have him in Dynasty.
A redraft is droppable.
Yeah, I'm not dropping him.
Yeah, you probably want to wait another week, but
God, I can't start him.
There might be some guys that are free agents that you might want to pick up over Mooney.
Bro, who? Oh, you know who I'm starting instead? It's a tight end premium. Tyler Conklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot, Mooney. Yeah, honestly, you're not starting anyone else except Brandon Cooks in this matchup.
And Montgomery.
That's right.
That's it.
All right, we got another good matchup here. This one's actually, it's not a good matchup, but it's the Chiefs. Chiefs and the Colts.
Oh, God.
Start all your Chiefs.
All your Chiefs. Define all.
All your Chiefs.
Who?
Isaiah Pacheco?
Who?
No, I don't consider him a week.
Who am I starting, Amp? Who am I starting?
You said all of them.
Okay, fine.
Sky Moore?
No. Okay, fine. Start
MVS? MVS is droppable.
You kind of have to start MVS this week.
Droppable.
Who are you going to start at receiver?
Juju. That's it.
Just Juju?
Yeah.
Who else are you going to start?
He wasn't even that good this week.
I'll start MVS.
He's not that good in general.
I have him.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay, MVS or Darnell Mooney?
Ooh. Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney. I think
What?
MVS is droppable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Who else is Fields going to throw it to?
You know what MVS is going to do?
Fields hasn't thrown it.
Oh, maybe he'll start this week.
That's my philosophy. Who else is he going to throw it to? He hasn't thrown it to
yeah, but Mahomes is going to throw for sure, and he has not thrown it to MVS.
Yeah.
Mooney,
MVS is droppable. MVS is the guy you drop.
Fields will throw eventually.
Somebody picks him up, and then they drop him again in 2 weeks.
Shake my virtual hand. Who's betting? MVS is going to outscore Darnell Mooney this week.
This week, that's fine.
We're talking about this week.
I'm saying season long, you drop MVS.
I'm not dropping MVS. I don't have him, but I'm not dropping.
You're gonna play that game every week. He's gonna give you 1 week 20, in the next 5 weeks 0.
You shouldn't have drafted him then. What can I tell you?
Well, if you did, you drop him. You
I
correct your mistakes. That's the beauty of fantasy football.
The Colts suck. Just obviously start Jonathan Taylor and hopefully Pittman plays.
He sucks
Maybe
too.
Start Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, he sucks too.
Bills Dolphins. How about this one? You start.
What we said.
You start. What happened?
Just gonna ignore what we said.
Yeah, that he sucks.
Yeah, that Jonathan Taylor's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am ignoring it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Bills Dolphins start literally all your pieces in this game.
Chase Edmonds.
Yeah.
Isaiah
the flex,
McKenzie.
If Gabe Davis, actually, yeah, you might be able to start Isaiah McKenzie.
If Gabe Davis is out, I would.
Yeah. Actually, how about this? I mean, I doubt somebody has both. But are you starting Mostert or Chase Edmonds?
Chase Edmonds, because in PPR, he should get more receptions. You guys were down 20-something points, whatever it was, so you had to air it out. That hopefully is not the case. Hopefully, if it's a close game, it's a close game, or you're winning. So I think it's more of a game-to-game thing, but I feel like most weeks are going to be more Chase Edmonds than Mostert. So, and Mostert's going to get hurt eventually. So
don't say that.
Oh, it's true, man. Come on.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you start Tua this week?
Yeah.
No.
What'd you say?
I said you start Tua.
You know
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna say. I have my phone on me. My phone's updating.
I'll give you my scenario. I have Trey Lance in the league, who I obviously have to drop.
Yeah.
Tua's not available because it's a league full of Dolphin fans. Okay. But if I had Tua's
available in one of my leagues right now.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not picking him up because I have Lamar Jackson, but
I'd still at least pick him up.
I'm not having a second quarterback on
keep from somebody. I had the same philosophy. Now I wish I had two QBs. But I am gonna go pick up Carson Wentz. So my options are Carson Wentz, Daniel Jones. I'm gonna try to pick one of them up. But if I had Tua, and I had to pick between the three,
Carson Wentz versus the Eagles defense.
The Eagles.
Or Tua versus the Buffalo defense.
The Bills. That's tough, man.
I would go Tua just because I think Philly's defense is even better than Buffalo.
I'd go Tua because there's the chance that he's going to throw a bomb to one of the two receivers.
I mean, Wentz could.
There's a chance that Carson Wentz will too.
Yeah, Carson Wentz will too.
No, yeah, for sure.
But I think the Eagles defense is just, bro. They are literally all 11 they're stacked everywhere. It's I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them so much.
I think we might get just completely blown out.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good matchup, I think. Lions and the Vikings.
Good matchup for who?
I think it's gonna be a statement game for the Lions.
Football fans.
I think so.
Have you been watching the Vikings? The Lions are fun.
The
Lions are an offensive juggernaut.
Okay.
They lead the league in scoring, I believe.
Let's not act
the most mediocre quarterback in the NFL plays for the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna talk trash about golf. I was like, hey, not so fast.
I mean, golf is trash, but Kirk Cousins is just as bad.
What was the thing I sent you earlier, Amp? About leading points? Remember, like it was number one with Lions.
The Lions are leading the league in points right now.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it's not like it's garbage points.
Even more than the Bills.
Yeah.
After last night.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I mean that's what you showed.
Oh yeah, the Bills were on that list already. Yeah. I was thinking maybe that stat was from before Monday night, but no, it was
the Bills have outscored their teams like 75-17.
But they don't have DeAndre Swift and the Sun God.
The Sun God.
Yeah.
Let's play this game with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Dynasty.
You might finish top 5.
I know. Dynasty. All right. Put your Dynasty hat on. Now I'm gonna take Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson out of this.
Okay.
Dynasty, you're starting. You take Amon-Ra or Devontae Adams?
You're saying the start for the week or
no
Dynasty. You're in a Dynasty startup. You're starting a Dynasty team. I'll take Amon. I'll take St. Brown. I think he's gonna be top 5 this year, and hopefully, eventually, gets a better quarterback. So,
damn, that's hard. I don't know. Because I feel like Derek Carr's days are numbered in Vegas.
So are Adams.
They just gave him an extension. I don't think he's
but Adams is also older.
Adams is older.
Yeah, Adams is older.
That's the downside.
I'll go Amon, St. Brown.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would probably go St. Brown too.
Which if somebody asked this question 4 weeks ago, that totally different answer, right? That's crazy. It's crazy.
But D Swizzle, my boy, the truth. I think he only DeAndre
Swift.
Oh
yeah, D Swizzle. He's the truth, man. I think he had 10 touches. He only needed one to get 60 yards. He's on the.
Wow.
Yeah,
he had 10 touches, 5 receptions, 5 rushes.
He's amazing, man. He's so good. Like he doesn't need to be a 20+ touch guy a game. Like he just give him 5.
They were gashing us all game too. St. Brown had a 58-yard end around on us.
Wow.
Like every play was like 20-yard completions.
He's the truth, man. The Lions are the truth. So,
but yeah, I got the Lions winning that game against the Vikings.
The Vikings. It's
Vikings. So Justin Jefferson.
I like Jefferson. Jefferson's gonna have a great game as usual.
Dalvin Cook hasn't been that good.
But I mean, Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff are the same person.
Yeah.
Well, the league is just full of different Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's true.
That is so true.
Yeah.
All right. Ravens, Patriots.
Ravens.
We're not picking teams here.
We're not picking.
Well, yeah, still.
I mean, yes, but
on the Ravens,
you start both receivers.
Who's both?
Duvernay and Bateman.
You're starting Duvernay?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, he did get a concussion at the end, in the middle end of the game, so I don't know.
He might have a bomb.
He was only fantasy relevant yesterday because he returned the kickoff. Oh, not yesterday, but this week.
Yeah, I know, but he might still have a bomb. Like that's the same argument as your MVS, but I'd rather start Duvernay over MVS.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely against that either.
I'd rather start Duvernay over MVS. It's the same argument. They might catch a bomb. They might, but I think Duvernay's chances are better because Lamar actually likes him. So Lamar actually sees him on the field. So, Bateman, stud.
Yeah, Bateman's a stud.
That boy fast. That boy fast.
Let me tell you something.
That boy fast.
Xavier Howard is a top 3-4 cornerback in the league.
I couldn't tell. That boy is cooked.
Bateman made him look silly.
All game.
He really did.
All game.
Yeah.
That's what speed does.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Patriots freaking suck. I mean, I know they won.
No running back on Baltimore.
No running back on Baltimore.
No.
Well, their RB1 is Lamar.
Just Bateman, Lamar, Andrews, the usual.
Oh, Andrews, yeah.
That's true. The trio. Bengals, Jets. Who's gonna win this game?
Who'd you say about the Patriots?
They all suck.
Jacoby Myers? Jacoby Myers been good.
Jacoby Myers has been good.
He's been good. True. PPR. He did.
If you have nobody else, start Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
I mean, what was his fantasy points this week?
Jacoby.
14,
he had a lot of.
He does this. Just
he had nine receptions for 95 yards.
Yeah, man.
18 points. Yeah.
He just doesn't know where the end zone is.
Also, Mac Jones is not going to put up more than 2 touchdowns a game. That.
Matt Patricia and Joe Judge are not going to put up more than 20 points a game.
They all suck. All of them.
Mac Jones doesn't suck. Mac Jones doesn't suck.
Mac Jones sucks.
No, he's
trash.
He sucks.
He doesn't suck. He's average. He's literally average.
Okay, we're gonna play this game.
Okay.
Derek
Not
Carr?
fantasy.
No. NFL. Okay. Derek Carr or Mac Jones?
Derek Carr.
Yeah.
You hesitate. You were looking way too long.
I literally answered immediately.
Okay. Yeah.
Goff or Mac Jones?
Am I starting for my team? Like if I wanted the Giants to start one?
Your team.
Like if I wanted the Giants to start one, or you mean like my fantasy team?
Not to build your NFL team around, but who would you rather have this year?
Mac Jones.
Over Jared Goff.
You're out of your mind.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I wouldn't want anything to do with Matt Patricia and Joe Judge.
Well, that's what you get. Ruining. That's what you get.
No.
Yes.
No. My team doesn't have those guys.
That's not the game we're playing. He is on New England Patriots.
That's not my team. You saying for my team? I'm starting one of them. Take this quarterback and put him on the Giants right now.
We're not doing Madden. This is we're talking about fantasy.
I'm comparing the guy. I'm not comparing his teams.
I don't care about the guy.
I'm comparing the quarterback.
I'm not gonna hang out with him after the game.
I'm comparing the quarterbacks, not their coaching staff or who they have on their team, or anything. I'm just the quarterback.
So you think that Mac Jones has a better skill set than Jared Goff?
Yes.
Jared Goff, who has been to a Super Bowl.
With Sean McVay, because coaching matters.
Yeah,
you just said it doesn't matter.
Coaching does matter.
Okay.
That's what I wouldn't want Mac Jones with Joe Judge and Matt Patricia, 2 guys who have never done anything offensively in their coaching careers, are now calling plays.
But that's who he's with. So what are you gonna do about it?
I know that. That doesn't make Mac Jones suck.
Okay. Let's flip it to fantasy. You want Carson Wentz?
Sorry, it doesn't mean that he sucks. It makes him suck. Yeah.
You want Carson Wentz or Mac Jones?
For what?
Carson Wentz, of course.
What's the question here?
Who's
on the Giants?
No, man. We're not playing.
I'm comparing the quarterbacks. I'm comparing the quarterbacks.
Okay, fine. Put them in a vacuum. Quarterback, Carson Wentz or Mac Jones?
They're the same guy.
No, they're not.
They're both average.
I take Carson Wentz, man.
They're average.
Look what Carson Wentz is doing in just the 2 games. Mac Jones will.
Okay.
Mac Jones can't do that.
Did Carson do this last year?
A little bit, yeah, he did. Carson Wentz has always been up and down.
It's hard to compare when he's on a run-heavy team versus on a pass-heavy team this year.
So play calling matters. Play calling matters. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Anyways.
Well, your team also matters too. This guy has a 3-headed monster with receivers.
Is Tua doing better this year than last year?
What, Michael Pittman?
Yeah.
Because play calling matters. Coaching matters.
But the rest matters.
Personnel matters too.
But also, thank you, personnel and coach. Thank you,
no,
guys.
I'm saying personnel isn't the team, like the players.
But Tua's better than Mac Jones in general also.
Okay. But it matters. That's my point.
Yeah, it matters. But I would have said the same thing last year.
Okay. I don't think he sucks. I think he's average.
I think he sucks.
I think he's an average quarterback who's getting screwed right now, just how Justin Fields is getting. You think Justin Fields sucks? Does he suck? No.
We don't know.
No, he doesn't suck. He's just,
I don't know.
He's being made out to suck. So that's what I mean.
Okay.
Let Mac Jones live, all right?
No, Mac Jones.
He's not great. He's not good. Like he's not like
he's not top 15 or 16.
He's 15. He's 15, 16.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
All right.
Talent-wise, yes.
I'm gonna pull up the whole damn list of the NFL QBs. We're gonna go through it later. All right, moving on.
You put Mac Jones on a different team, and he wouldn't be doing this. This isn't his fault. You put Mac Jones on literally almost any other team that doesn't have Joe Judge and Matt Patricia calling plays.
But they
he was decent last year. Bill Belichick sucks. He was Tom Brady. He sucks.
Remember when I said I wasn't scared of all these free agent acquisitions because the Patriots?
Well, and then Bill Belichick went and did this with his coaching staff.
Bill Belichick's washed.
You put Mac Jones on any other team. He was decent last year. You put him on any other team, he'd be better than what the Patriots are now. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I'll give you that. Because the Patriots look like complete trash.
Exactly.
But he's not good anyways.
Yes, he is.
Nah.
He's average. He's an average quarterback. He's an average quarterback.
He's young Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, he's a young Kirk Cousins.
He's Massachusetts Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
He's Kirk Cousins variant.
He's going to be a starting quarterback in the league for the next 10 years.
He better hope so. All right, moving on. Bengals, Jets. Who's winning this game, guys? Like, actually, who's going to win this game?
The Bengals.
It should be the Bengals.
It should be.
They're gonna figure it out, man.
But they should have won their first 2 games.
They're gonna figure it out. They'll be fine. Joe Burrow started off shitty last year too, man. He didn't get good until I think week 7 or something like that.
Yeah, but he's playing Joe Flacco. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, okay. Well, the market will correct itself over the next
few Garrett
weeks.
Wilson this week.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say.
Yeah, because he probably gonna have Eli Apple on him. So start anybody.
Oh goodness, who would you start if you have the Jets running backs? Carter or Hall?
Brees Hall.
Both.
Yeah, both. Would you start both on the same team?
If I had you shouldn't have both of them. But if you're the Michael Carter owner or not owner, what we call him? Manager. That's what we say now. Or Hall, you play them both. Like whoever you have, you play them. Okay. Michael Carter, I think, has had double-digit fantasy points both weeks.
I honestly think they've both been totally fine. Yeah, Michael Carter has double digits and Brees Hall double digits.
Yeah, start them both.
Cool. All right.
You shouldn't have both. If you have both, don't start.
If you have both, then you did not draft well.
And don't start both if you have both, because then if they get shut down, you're double screwed.
Yeah.
So,
but Flacco won't let that happen. Battle of the 0-2s, who are surprise 0-2s. The Raiders at Tennessee.
Devontae Adams, stud. That's it. That's the whole game. Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's kind of a must start.
He's a must start, but man, I'd be a little worried.
Everybody else, I don't know. I don't think I would start anyone else.
You know who? If it's like Dynasty, I like Treylon Burks.
Yeah, Treylon Burks.
I have him in Dynasty.
He's been getting
my other Dynasty league.
The other league, yeah. He's been getting a little more work over the last 2 weeks.
And he's also the only receiver there.
He is the only receiver, and he is the best receiver on the team, like for sure. So I'd start Treylon Burks.
Yep.
All right, we
That's
are
it.
almost done. Okay, so
Hunter Renfro, Dunzo.
Dunzo.
Yeah, he sucks, and he has a concussion right now. So
yeah, he fumbled it twice on the last in overtime.
Yeah.
One they recovered. The second one led to the game-winning touchdown for the Cardinals. Eagles and Commanders start. Actually, I was about to say start all your Eagles. No, you cannot start any of their running backs. Absolutely
Miles Sanders.
Can you?
Yes. Yeah, man. Go look at their stats. Pull them up.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Miles Sanders has been good, man.
Okay.
That's it. AJ Brown.
Kenneth Gainwell is dead to me. FYI, I hate him.
He sucks. Well,
I needed just an average game from him. Yeah. He didn't do anything.
Yep.
He's done. Yeah, AJ Brown is a monster. How about the Bama QBs, man? Jalen Hurts and Tua.
Oklahoma QB.
Oh, you're okay. Fine, you're right. I forgot he went to
Oklahoma QB. Do you consider Russell Wilson a Wisconsin QB or NC State QB?
Both.
No, he's a Wisconsin QB.
Both.
So.
Okay, fine. How about both of them, man? I mean, Jalen Hurts.
Alabama QBs. How about Tua and Mac Jones?
Jesus Christ.
There's a big difference. I'll tell you that. Mac Jones never thrown for 600 touchdowns.
Holy shit.
He's never thrown for 6 touchdowns. Steve, who wins this game?
I mean, the Eagles.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if Washington keeps it close. I would like for them to, but I expect it to kind of just be a slaughter.
Yeah. All right. Let's speed round. Jags, Chargers. Are you starting?
Yes.
If Keenan Allen's out, are you starting Josh Palmer?
No. Without that touchdown that he had?
Yeah.
No, you can't trust that one touchdown.
It's against the Jags.
I don't care.
Okay.
No. Start DeAndre Carter.
No.
Start DeAndre Carter?
If you have nobody else, I would start him.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, you know what?
Okay, Kenny. Remember I told you to start.
I said if you're desperate, sure.
You might want to listen to Steve.
If you're desperate, yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
No, you can't.
I'm on your side here.
No. You can't say I agree and then preface it with if you're desperate.
Yeah.
If you're desperate.
No, that's not how that works. Steve.
Okay. Fine.
Depth and you need like a flex option, I would start him as a flex.
If you're not desperate, who are you starting DeAndre Carter over? You're not desperate. I mean,
apparently,
I'll start him over CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I'll start him over CeeDee Lamb.
No, that's too far. No.
Start myself over CeeDee Lamb.
I can't.
Who would you start him over? If you're not desperate, you're still starting DeAndre Carter. Who are you starting him over?
I would start
over Josh Palmer.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
you wouldn't start DeAndre Carter over Josh Palmer.
No, I wouldn't start either one of them.
DeAndre Carter actually had a better game without the touchdown.
I don't want to start either one of them.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you to Christian Kirk. The man is a monster. Maybe Jacksonville's not so crazy giving him all that money.
Yeah.
Steve, let me ask you this. Dynasty, would you give him up for a first-round pick?
Christian Kirk?
Yeah.
Straight up? One first-rounder? For my team, probably, because my team is just incredibly good.
You would? I wouldn't give him up for that.
He's actually right. Like, his team is stupid.
Yeah, I honestly don't even need Christian Kirk. That's how good my team is.
So why give him up then?
For picks, so I can reload again next year.
Why not just keep Christian Kirk for next year?
Because I have Terry McLaurin, Tyreek Hill.
So what are you gonna use that first round pick on?
Jamar Chase. He could use it for
Jamar Chase. Those are my 3 starters.
For a running back. His running backs are getting older.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed you get a running back.
No,
but I'll have 2 first-round picks.
It's a guarantee to give Christian Kirk if you keep Christian Kirk.
But I can use it for draft capital and get a running back.
You could, but you might not. And if you do get one, he could suck. Whereas you have Christian Kirk.
Or I can keep Christian Kirk and he can just suck for the rest of the year. Or suck next year.
No, he's going to be good. And tomorrow you get an injury with one of his receivers. Guess what? You're starting Christian Kirk. So.
Yeah, but I also have more depth on my bench too.
Over Christian Kirk?
Yeah.
Who's on your bench as better than Christian Kirk?
I mean, I have tight ends that I can start that are on my bench.
Yeah, Steve.
He's not saying that they're better, but I understand what Steve's saying. Like,
I have startable players.
Yeah, he has startable players.
I'm not saying don't trade.
Bro, I'm putting up 190 points a week.
I'm not saying don't trade Christian Kirk. I'm saying I wouldn't trade him if I was you just for one first round pick. And that's it.
What about a first and a third?
Yeah, first and a third.
Okay, maybe, yeah, but just for a first straight up, I feel like you can do better than that.
I mean, yeah, of course, I'm always going to try to finagle and do
that's
more.
what I mean. I mean, like if I had Christian Kirk and I had your team, and I wouldn't trade him away just for a first.
But I'm saying if I was in a situation where nobody else in the league was going to offer me anything for him, and that was the best I can do,
you keep him. All right, I'll send you my first right now. You gonna give it to me right now?
Maybe. Hold on, Steve. Don't do that. I was gonna send you an offer.
Since you're so sure you want to trade him right now.
I mean, I might. I don't know.
Why?
Or I might just start a bidding war because apparently Amp wants him too. So
that's why I asked.
Maybe the price just went up to a 1 and a 2. I don't know.
You don't. If you're only getting a first round pick, you keep him. You don't trade him for just a first round pick. You keep him.
What? I agree, but I will veto your trade. Then you take what you can get. If I don't really need him, the value is whatever I put on him.
I would start a war in the chat.
What if it's a top 3 pick? 101, 2, or 3?
Okay, that's different.
It's different. But it could be. I have 4 picks. I might give him the 103.
Okay, that's different. If you give him like a Steely Steve pick, if you have his first round pick,
so if it's
you take that.
So if it's a top 5 pick, you do it or no?
Yeah, because then you're guaranteed to at least get one of the top guys. You either a receiver.
Yeah, but next year's class is supposed to be stacked. You could be getting a top 5 player at like the 201.
Yeah, but even this past year's draft, if you had like 7 or 8, you were getting a starting.
He's saying
receiver.
Running back. He's saying he wants to get a running back, right?
Bro, maybe
running back at 108.
Or maybe let's get another good young receiver. And then I flip him for a running back.
Why wouldn't you just keep pushing Kirk? He's going to get another young receiver.
Well,
you're making no sense, Steve. No, I'm not going to let you do this trade.
Because the idea of Dynasty is to always get younger.
I won't let you do it.
But, Kirk's not old. But also, Kenny, remember, the first 3, 4, 5 picks can be QBs. So running backs can
Could be.
It's only this
right
year.
Right now, you do it right now. We don't know. Right now, you shouldn't do it.
At least 2 of the top 5 picks are going to be quarterbacks.
Yeah.
We think.
Andy has Flacco as a starting quarterback?
We think.
So that's one quarterback for sure that's going to go in the top 5.
We think.
No, we know.
No, because we don't know how the actual draft is going to go.
Well, you never know because people in our league also draft fucking insane sometimes.
No, but what I think Kenny's saying is we don't know how the NCAA, like college football, is going to go. Like
right now, we think there's going to be like 5 first-round picks in the NFL draft. By the end of the year, we might be saying, then there might be only 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then those 2 guys go and our rookie draft, and then the next guy is the running back. And then the next guy's the next running back, and then a receiver. And then Steve, who wanted a running back at 108, is not getting a running back. And he's trading Christian Kirk for nothing. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Keep Christian Kirk. Don't be stupid. If you're going to trade him,
give him to me.
Don't trade him to Steve. To Amp. You hit me up first. No, okay?
You hit me up.
You have my number? Okay, hit me up. All right, I'll take him.
All right. Who thought Christian Kirk would get us the most fired up?
I'll give you 2 first-round picks.
If you go ahead, you can offer that. I'm not offering that. Rams and the Cardinals.
Oh, we're still doing this.
We're still doing this.
Oh yeah, we got a podcast that we're doing.
Should we end it right now?
Rams and the Cardinals. Cooper Kupp.
Thanks.
That's it.
Can I just? He didn't have the most amazing game, but Allen Robinson produced last week. I just want to say.
How did he produce?
Yeah, he scored and he also had 50 yards.
50 yards and how many receptions?
3.
4.
Nice 9 points without the touchdowns. Nice.
He actually had 2 touchdons.
Nice. As a real wide receiver too.
Were y'all watching the game when he had the touchdown and then they took it away?
Because a medical.
I've never seen that before.
Well, they usually do it before the play.
Yeah, not after the touchdown.
Because there's a doctor or something that watches players to see if they look like they have a concussion.
No, I know.
And
so question.
That's how you don't give you points. Touchdowns.
If Van Jefferson comes back this week, Van Jefferson or Allen Robinson?
You cannot start Allen Robinson. I don't care what you say.
Well, guess
what?
I will be starting him.
You can.
So if Van Jefferson comes back this week, you start Van Jefferson?
I'm starting Allen Robinson this week no matter what.
I asked because I have Van Jefferson. What do you think?
Oh, would you start him?
Yeah.
He's more of a candidate for a deep bomb.
Yeah, for sure.
But
can Stafford get him the deep bomb?
Yeah, Stafford will be fine.
Yeah,
I think Stafford targets him more than he targets Allen Robinson.
He will.
Well, let's see.
He has the chemistry with him, and Allen Robinson sucks. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
Allen Robinson, I told you, he's only going to produce on weeks that he has a touchdown.
Just because you told me doesn't mean it's true.
So far, it's true. Far, it's true.
Most guys only produce when they score a touchdown, man.
Now wide receiver 2, and you were penning him out to be a wide receiver 2 this year.
No, because Julio.
You said it. Yes,
Julio Jones is pretty fantasy relevant. That guy doesn't know what end zone is.
I said wide receiver 2.
He's gonna be. You said he's gonna be a wide receiver 2 in fantasy this year. You said that.
I don't think I did.
You said it was my turn.
Allen Robinson.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be a wide receiver 2. He's not gonna be a wide receiver 2. He won't even be a wide receiver 3. All right.
It's my turn.
He's not. He's only gonna. Wide receiver 3.
I think you're thinking of the.
No, I know who I'm thinking of.
I didn't say he's gonna be a wide receiver.
Yes, you did, bro.
A top 24 receiver.
You were because I remember you texted me like, "Hey, would you trade a second round pick in fantasy in Dynasty for Allen Robinson?" And I said no because I don't think he's gonna be that good. You're like, he's gonna be a wide receiver 2 this year. Watch.
No, I said he is a wide receiver 2. Like
no, you said he's gonna be a wide receiver 2 in Dynasty. In fantasy.
Fuck it, I said it. I don't remember.
He's gonna be a good receiver when he scores a touchdown. But good luck trying to decide what week he's gonna have a touchdown or not. I wouldn't want to start him.
Well, I don't have much of a choice. All right, Battle of the Birds: Falcons and the Seahawks.
Oh God, man, there's a lot of bad games this week.
More like Battle of the Turds, am I right?
Can let's talk about.
So, are they ready to start Desmond Ridder yet, or what?
I mean,
Mariota's been okay.
Mariota's been fine, okay. But Kyle Pitts has been non-existent.
Well, tight ends has been non-existent.
Tight ends, but he's not a tight end, man. I know for fantasy he is, but what about NFL? Like
Gerald Everett,
don't they line him up at receiver a lot?
Yeah,
I think Gerald Everett's like the tight end 4 or 5 so far through the season.
Yeah, Gerald Everett.
Zach Ertz is up there. He's tight end 6. Like that's it, man. There's no tight ends, and Kyle Pitts sucks.
Kittle's out. Kittle's hurt.
Yeah. What else is new?
Everett is tight end 4. Ertz is tight end 5, and the Muth is tight end 6.
Oh, where's Hawkinson? No. I need to know where he's at.
Detroit.
Because before the season started, every single
tight
fantasy thing,
he's tight end 21.
Every single fantasy place was putting him out to be a top 7 tight end, and I thought that was outlandish, and it was. It's insane.
Outlandish.
He sucks.
Well, Logan Thomas is tight end 9.
Yeah. Where's my man Gesicki? Where's Gesicki?
Well,
he didn't do anything week 1. We had that insane touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Falcons suck.
Seahawks suck. Can't start anybody on Seahawks.
Yeah.
Including, I mean, you have to, but
have to.
DK sucks. Yeah. Dunzo.
It's not him. It's the offense. Like how much?
If you have him in Dynasty,
I have him in Dynasty.
You trade, if you draft him in Dynasty, because it's different. You already invested
for him.
You invested already, so
you
have to keep him. But if you didn't, you just drafted him. I would be actively looking to trade him.
I would wait for his first breakout game and then get rid of him.
Get rid of him because who knows if he's ever going to be good again? Yeah. You don't know, man. You don't know.
Never have a quarterback again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. And he already signed there again, right? He signed with him again. So yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, let's keep it moving. Battle of the old QBs: Packers and the Bucks. Bucks are down to like us at receiver, man.
They're 2-0 somehow.
Yeah,
somehow they're 2-0, man. With Tom Brady being old and no receivers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it, but Bucks still win. Bucks move to 3-0 because Aaron sucks. And you know what, Amp? I meant to tell you this, and that reminds me. You were right. AJ Dillon is okay. You know why? Because I didn't take into account that without Devontae Adams, this team just has to use the running backs because Aaron sucks. I forgot about that part. Aaron Rodgers sucks, and now Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, you gotta start them every week.
They're gonna eat. Week 1 was the AJ Dillon game. Week 2 was the Aaron Jones game. I mean, they're gonna go back and forth, but you have to start them both.
And without Devontae Adams,
without Devontae Adams, they become more focal point of the offense, and there's no receiver to hit to target.
Lazard, Aaron Rodgers said Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer, right? So where's his Hall of Famer now?
Yeah.
What he was saying, because He's
when
Aaron Rodgers, and he's an asshole, right?
Yeah.
And he's full of himself. So what he was saying was that he just makes these receivers into Hall of Famers. He went from Jordy to Devontae, and then whoever his next guy is, he's gonna make him into a Hall of Famer. Well, I don't see it happening, Aaron. All right,
Cameron.
He should have fucking retired. That's what he should have done.
All right.
Do you think they're going to be entering full rebuild real soon and get rid of Aaron Jones?
Yeah, I think eventually. I think
within the next year or two.
I think Rodgers retires after this year.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I think if Rodgers retires this year, Aaron Jones is gone.
He's pissed.
It's going to be the AJ Dillon show.
He's pissed and they suck. So
yeah.
What if? Hear me out.
Short.
I just got a crazy thought. Aaron Rodgers is pissed. This is not what he signed up for, right?
Traded, man.
He forces his way out.
You mean like during the season or off season?
No, off season. And he goes to the Vikings.
No.
Brett Favre did it.
No.
Because the Vikings are a pretty good team. They just have Kirk Cousins.
I think
imagine Aaron Rodgers on the Vikings.
Where's Aaron Rodgers from? The West Coast, right? Cali?
He's from California, yeah.
But
if he leaves and he goes to the 49ers?
No, that boy is too busy with his witch girlfriend and doing all these hard drugs and shit. That he just wants to fucking retire, okay? Let him go to Peru and drink his ayahuasca, whatever it's just called, and let him fucking retire. I'm tired of him.
I'm just saying. We saw Brett Favre do it.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm pretty sure he hates Brett Favre. He's not going to follow.
He's not Brett Favre.
No, I'm not saying he's going to follow because of Brett Favre.
And he's not Brett Favre.
He'd want to do it kind of like a screw you to Green Bay because I'm going to see you twice because I get to join the Vikings.
Listen, he's not a hardworking, good, honest guy like Brett Favre is. So
yeah, good, honest guy.
Brett Favre got some more issues to deal with. So speaking of Aaron Rodgers, all right, the 49ers and the Broncos. Jimmy G's back, baby.
And you see how excited that team got? I mean, bunch of assholes, bro.
It's not a good look for Trey Lance.
What a bunch of jerks. They were so happy.
They obviously weren't happy about the smiling as he's getting carted off the field.
And apparently, who did they play this week?
This coming week?
Yeah.
They play the Broncos.
Okay, I saw a thing like I guess like the Rams and some other teams think that they're a much better team now with Jimmy G.
That was such a stupid report also, but I saw the same report.
No, but it's true. No, you might say it's stupid, but some people will argue against it.
I mean, look at his numbers as soon as he came in. He was like 8 for 10 in a touchdown.
And guess what? Trey Lance is never gonna be good.
So I was just gonna ask this. Are we gonna see Trey Lance ever again?
No, listen.
Not in San Francisco.
I didn't think he was that good. Like I don't before the injury, I didn't think he was gonna be good. But now when he comes back, he didn't play in 2020, right? Didn't play in 2021, right? Now I'm not gonna play this year. He's gonna be more than 3 years removed since the last time he played extended football
with a broken ankle
and coming off, and he's been a broken ankle, and he's a project. And
his talent, his weapon is his legs. Yeah. So without him, what is he?
He's never gonna be good.
I hate to say it, but I don't know if we'll ever see him again. That sucks.
And honestly, what if it's not gonna happen? But what if, let's say the 49ers somehow win the Super Bowl this year? They got there with pretty much this team with Jimmy G.
Yeah.
What if it happens? What the hell did they do with Trey Lance?
I mean, they almost had this discussion last year because they went to the NFC Championship game.
And guess what? Jimmy G would have started by week 5 anyways, with or without injury. So that's what it is.
You never know. All right, on the other side, Russell Wilson
trash
needs to stay out of the kitchen because that man is not cooking.
That boy can't cook. All right.
Bro, what is going on in Denver?
Well, Hackett sucks, but so does Russ.
Yeah. Does Hackett finish the season?
I don't think so.
Not if he loses that locker room, which
What locker room?
Bro, I mean, you don't invest what they invested. Do you think
this is a big conspiracy for Russell Wilson to get rid of Hackett?
Nah, I don't know, man. Nah,
Russ
just sucks. I saw some place, bro. He had I can't remember who it was. I think one of the tight ends, maybe Albert O. Literally right in front of him, nobody around, wide open in the end zone. By the way, they were in the red zone. It wasn't he was 50 yards down the field. No, he was 5 yards in front of Russell Wilson. They didn't even see him. Russell's cooked.
Yeah, I mean, I think they they also were going for a field goal, and then they took too long. They got a delay of game. Like, the coaching has been atrocious.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hackett finished. We're talking about coaches getting fired. It might be Hackett, man. He might be the first coach getting fired. I know he's a first-year head coach, but that team had big expectations, and they look like
now
trash.
Jerry Jeudy got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy gets hurt every year, man.
He's a bum.
All right, let's end it with the 2-0 Giants against the Cowboys, Kenny.
You start Saquon.
And that's it?
For the whole game. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Right.
I'm not starting anybody else in this game.
All right, that's a wrap, boys.
Hold on. CeeDee, you might start him. Sterling Shepard.
Desperate.
Sterling Shepard might be a good guy to start too. He's literally the only receiver that Daniel Jones has eyes for. Plus, they've had chemistry over the years.
And Trayvon Diggs sucks.
Yeah. And Sterling always, he's never going to be.
He always will get you 10 points.
He's always going to get you points. He's never going to be a top receiver, but he's consistent.
Yeah.
He's consistent. And wide receiver 3, maybe a flex. I'll take Sterling.
Yeah, he'll give you 5 for 50 probably.
Yeah, that's what he does.
But yeah.
So that's what CeeDee Lamb's going to give you.
Yeah, and he's the only receiver on the team.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, guys.
That's
week
it.
Week 2 is in the books.
Amp 3-0 next week. You and
3-0. Let's do it.
2-1.
I hope so. If we go 2-1, I'm gonna go streaking through my neighborhood.
Well, if the Dolphins lose, and the Giants win, and I'm the only 3-0 guy here. Oh man, I'm gonna be the most annoying guy ever.
If the Dolphins somehow win,
that'd be awesome.
I am going to be I will be the most annoying human on earth.
That'd be awesome. That would be a statement. That'd be, to me, that's more of a statement than this past win.
Well, thanks, man. They're the freaking future.
I'm saying for Tua. I'm saying for Tua, because
for the whole team.
Like, even if Tua doesn't have 6 touchdowns, this is more of a statement than the 6 touchdowns. Is what I mean for Tua, in my opinion.
So what's your score prediction, Amp?
I don't know, man.
Go ahead and give Buffalo the 45. They're gonna score.
I'll give them like 34-24. I don't know.
How many points did they score in week 1?
32, I think.
No, they have more than that.
35, I think. 38.
31.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So 31 and 41. So I think they'll get 34.
And Dolphins?
21-24.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not crazy. That's not a crazy.
I think we're going to lose like maybe 35-21.
Okay. What I just said, pretty much.
Giants either win a close one or they get spanked.
Monday You're not going to get spanked by Cooper Rush, man. Come on.
I think it's going to be like a field goal game for you guys.
Micah Parsons scares the fuck out of me. Sorry, it's my language. Bro, I think he leads the league right now in sacks. And he's awesome. I hate it. But like, our offensive line, besides Andrew Thomas, hasn't been great. So, by the way, Andrew Thomas, best left tackle in the league. Spread the narrative, because he is. I don't care what you say.
Spread the narrative.
He is.
This man's making a sandwich.
He is.
All right, guys.
He's the best tackle in the league. Best left tackle in the league.
That is a wrap. Kenny, stop talking.
Stop. Best left tackle.
Enough.
Top 2, he number 2. All right.
All right, guys. If you're listening to us on Spotify, please give us that follow, that rating. If you are watching us on YouTube, if you're still watching us on YouTube, thank you. We really appreciate it.
You made it this far. We have a prize for you.
If you're still watching,
DM us right now.
If you're still watching, actually give us a DM on Instagram or Twitter. We want to hear from you guys. Give us that subscription, and we'll see y'all next week. Take it easy.